I never got the allure of wanting to impersonate an officer, especially like when you can go be a police reserve. Not, and I'll say that with the grain of salt, knowing not all police reserves are like sheriff's posses are created equally. Because when I was a police reserve, I worked for a really small agency that had like about 10 cops at the time. So often than not, we were the backup for a while. Like the sheriff's office wasn't coming to help us anytime soon. Like even full lights and sirens, they were 10 minutes out. So if the guy we were working with was fighting, guess who was expected to fight? 19-year-old me, and I did.
Coming through, sorry. Hey! Hey!
Whereas, like, now that I live in Minneapolis, their reserves aren't even remotely encouraged to do something like that. Their explicit only purpose is to assist at events for, like, traffic control. Enjoy your shower. I still want to know why Abbott found him there. He's not supposed to.
These ones don't.
That's okay. Our Kiloko is so bad I want it out anyways. And I was looking for an excuse to be done with that run.
Don't bother going after all of them.
So I had no problem taking that as my excuse. Oh, what's up, King Panda? I am trying to lock the fuck in here. We were talking earlier, and I don't know if you're still listening, but a brand new speedrunner to the seed is telling me he's got a 311 already, and I'm like, okay. I got a nut up or shut up here.
Get out! Some
Overdrives. Welcome back from dinner. I am getting faster at that. I know, what is Invisible gonna do with 2 kings here? Now that I'm actually respecting the Buttons king today, since he's back in the #1 spot for a little bit. All right, let's get him in a locked-in position to sit here. Just knocked my pod tracker off. Orin crits always feel so good in this section. Next Titus attack, we should be out. So I did it again, Dragon. I got Jasu at a real safe position, my usual hidey hole in Blitzball. Ran to the bathroom, came back, and I noticed we were being attacked by the goers. But we were 45 seconds behind coming out of Kilika, because it was... Don't give me that! I had to pee. Like I said, we had a really nasty Kilika, like, bad. Foxy Jira coming in with the raid. Welcome on in, everyone. How was your stream? What were you streaming today? Oh my goodness, I am getting just hammered on these sin scales right now. But hello, everybody. If you don't know anything about me, hi, I'm Silliath. I'm a wolf on the internet. Currently a dumb dog who keeps making poor decisions in Final Fantasy speedruns. My content for mostly and primarily is focused around speedrunning Final Fantasy 9 and 10. 10 right now is taking the charge because we're getting ready for a live speedrun race against Moonblaze Wolf at FWA. If you're interested more onto that content, just type in !FWA race, where you'll see my opponent. The channel will be on in the schedule for when it will occur. Just got back to do some DS2 rando. Ooh, no worries. Enjoy your potty break. I would never hold it against somebody to raid and run if they needed to. I've been there. We'll all be there. It's just a matter. It's just a fact of streaming. But welcome on in, everybody. We're just getting a fresh attempt in, our second run for the night now, so feel free to kick your paws up. Mix yourself a drink if you're into that. Got dinner. I'm nice and comfy, I like to think. Well, except when chat's got us horny in here. Oh my goodness. Is Ratchet still around? I know they're already looking for trouble. Don't give I wouldn't blame you. It's always chat's fault, right? Back. Okay, come on. But King's right. Pat, 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 pat. See, at least Dross loves me. But Panda's right. We need to lock the fuck in today. We've been sitting way too long at what should have been the most freest of free PBs. I see you, Dragon. I also just, it's a good reminder soon that I'm just way overdue for a no reset run. Because I know if I really just focused on a no reset run soon, I would still get the PB minus any real unfortunate luck. So we are doing true RNG. I love me some RNG. Ooh. Come on, keep up with those crits, Titus. You're so lucky in the early run. I want to see more. But yeah, I don't have anything wrong with RNG tracking when we do our couple any percents this week as part of the stretch goals that chat has paid for. We do tracking, and it's a challenge, don't get me wrong. I'm not smart enough how to do that in CSR. So I gotta find my way to bring some excitement to this. Oh my goodness, Titus. Talk dirty to me. I like me some chaos. All right, we're sending. That's what I thought. We were doing well on the damage there. Only 0.3 seconds of time save. Okay, what was I bragging about again? I thought we were doing well. I take it all back. But yes, I am caffeinated. I am energetic. So if it throws you off, I'm sorry. I had a little extra coffee today, and I like half of this run, my leg's been bouncing, and I'm like, okay. All right, calm down, Wolf. Wolf boy. Oh, chains. Oh! I almost got excited. Ooh, the double. Black. How dare you? Ratchet. Coming here with the El Bonco. I'm sorry I reset. It's only partially my fault. Blech. Ah. But as you see, Dragon pinned King's message yell at me, so. We're locked in. The paws have warmed up now. We're good to go. No more excuses on bad movement. Hopefully no poor decision making in the sphere grids. You know, we're entitled to one reset. Wow, look at you. I know you guys try to tell me it's me that's the troublemaker around here. I'm coming here with your D's nuts jokes. Bah. Well, they do say, I will say, they do say the chat is reflective of the streamers, so. And I do not deny the allegations that are laid out in front of me right now. Pat, 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 pat. See, thank you, man, Sale. Somebody loves me around here. I kid. Yeah, well, Ty, I did the thing again. I got the blitz ball. I got Josu with the ball. He was in a nice, safe place. It looked good for a moment, so I ran off to the bathroom. And of course, it didn't mean shit. Abbott still found me in the corner after I walked away, so I was just like, you know what, we're gonna walk away. We were also 45 seconds behind after a Blitzerator, even with a gold, so I was like, I'm okay with a reset. Especially knowing we've had many great runs lately, we're 40 seconds ahead, so... I'm up for a little bit of a grind today, actually. But I don't think I'm going to aggressively force it either. I was telling the story a little bit at the start of the stream. But as another small casualty of the tariffs, not only am I laid off from it, but the bedtime medications that I depend on for my spine, I had been rationing since Thursday. In fact, I ran out last night, so I got a little bit of poor sleep. So even though my soul's motivated, my body's physically exhausted. So we're still here. We're making the best of it. The pharmacist bailed me out today. They said they got the medications this morning, and they were a little bit behind on it. About a half hour before the pharmacy closed, she gave me a call. She's like, "Hey, I noticed you lived close. You shouldn't have gotten the text until after we closed for the evening, saying that your medications would be ready for pickup tomorrow." But she's like, "You live like 10 blocks away, so why don't you come get them right now?" And so I did. But that is not going to be my excuse for why I don't PB tonight, because we're going to PB tonight. And I'm gonna have sweet dreams. Yes, moral of the story, everybody, protect your spine. Whoa, $600 for you. I know. The thing is, though, and I know I'll probably have an angry Nintendo fan or 3 in here, but I actually had no plans of buying the Switch 2. I was not remotely excited for it. I have a Switch OLED I bought for jobs I've worked, and I've barely ever touched it, even at those jobs. So I think I might Facebook Marketplace it soon. You need it because it does blood. There's games on it that I'm interested in playing on it, but then anytime I could play on my Switch, I'm like, well, I could just play that same game on my PC. I'm playing Switch instead of work. I was allowed to a degree, especially, funny enough, when I was a 911 operator, They tell you from the get-go you can bring laptop, iPad, Nintendo Switch, book, LMNOP, you know, during downtimes. It just can't impact your work. The tow truck job place, they're like, no, you can't have any of that. And I'm like, one job I saved lives, and the other one I want to strangle half the people I work with. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch TV anyways. Oh, but it's an exclusive. That'd do it. I do every other Pokemon game that comes out, I get suckered into it. What's up, Bright Paw? Welcome back in. How are you, you adorable bean? I am doing all right, though. Getting excited to see you at FWA. Our tracker doesn't show it, but we had a pretty reasonable hype train earlier, and I think we're like $30 closer according to that tracker. So we're probably under $50 away from hitting our $1,000 goal. So I'm hella excited today. What's the good news? You got to share with the class now.
Sorry, man. Dick.
Why you throwing? Okay. Listen here, you little shit.
Maybe.
I mean, you're not entirely wrong, though, but we know how the furry conventions could be around here. I think even the non-furries know what happened at furry conventions. Don't hate me because I'm telling the truth. I always love that meme. Bum, bum, bum. What happens? I remember playing a lot of Magic. We did play so much Magic at MFF this last year. Long story short, Bestie, who is my handler, is broke. I'm gonna read this in between movements here. I know you get it. I need her car. Her cars might be on it. It's too small to get everything to Atlanta. I was paying for everything to make her to go to Atlanta, but she came into a little bit of money and now covering her half of the room, which makes me finally stress out for me. Hell yeah. That's exciting. Let's go. Oh, shit. That's actually almost bad enough. Welcome back. I did that one year for a friend. It was the year I just got my retirement, and I was working as a 911 operator and collecting my stipend. That was a very lucrative year for me, so I brought a friend to MFF financially and supported them. And even then, I was like, holy crap, that was a lot of money. And I don't want to say I regret it, but I was just like, damn, I can never do that again. So the sense of relief that you must be feeling must only be like tenfold. Your car is coming with me. Good. But like I said, I'm very excited to meet you there if you're up for it still. You shall be hugged.
Where's that boat?
If I don't even know how you say your name, you're gonna do a 50 bits on as a first time chat. Holy crap, are you insane? Oh, thank you so much. Holy crap, I think with the subs today, because the way I do my tracking, in case you guys don't notice, I calculate everything. Bits, subs, donos, sound alerts, the whole works. That all gets calculated in my final pull, which produces that number up there. And with all the subs today, I think that officially puts us over $1,000. Which means FWA is 100% paid off now. If you guys can believe that. And holy shit. Alright, this has to be the run now.
Told ya, if you can't beat them down, let's have our black blue.
No more excuses. This has to be the run. This has to be the run that goes on speedrun.com.
I get fire and ice.
Lightning and water are. This one here is a.
Now I gotta think of sing 1,000 words at the end, but Etherio. That's gonna be my best stab at it. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Thank you so much. Heck yeah. I tell all my friends too who are going to FWA when I do the live run, I'm like, I'm gonna be there a couple hours early for the practice. Don't show up for that. And that equals out. I'm doing some counting here real quick. But I'm like, come for a little bit at the beginning, you know, come find me at the end. And like, I do not expect anyone to sit down and watch the whole thing. Now, for those of you who are doing it virtually, or not virtually, who would be interested in watching it virtually, I might have Dragon host a VR chat meetup where he'll play the majority of it there. So, fans like Invisible, Lunai, if they really wanted to, because they're from like the EU and obviously can't make it, they'd have an opportunity and a way to watch it together as a community.
A flyer.
True. Why don't we let our summer?
My mind's still like, holy shit, I can't believe that just happened.
Your first real.
Show us what you're. Okay.
Like, holy shit, guys. This is also true. I didn't think of that too. Dragon, will you do the FWA race command real quick? I'll talk about one last time unless we get a raid. The 3 links that are attached are obviously going to have my opponent, the channel will be at, and the schedule that will link it to your specific time if you do have interest in watching it. So that's why it's so important for me to get there this year instead of the typical, well, I just want to go be a furry at a con. Nope. It's 75% of the reason why I'm there. To grow the brand, to be the dog. But thank you, Dragon, for using that link for us so I could talk about it again. And of course, 25%, you know, so I can go be a dumb dog while I'm drunk. Was killing what I did. No, we were talking about potentially doing a watch party for the FWA race. Because I know you have, like, VR chat. I don't think Lunai does, so they were probably not the best example of a name, but I can see them being interested. Alright, Lulu, get away this time. Ooh, they all got away on the first try. Let's go. I also think that's why we lost a bit of time the first time we came through here. Lulu failed to run 3 times. And that sucked. As long as I'm not at work, totally understandable. You know, that's the part I forget too, just because it's a Friday. I'm so used to seeing a lot of you guys in like VR chat on Friday. I'm like, everybody's off like me. Nope, not even remotely the case. I remember when we did the FWA relay, we did the watch party. I think it had a decent turnout, but it was like 6 p.m. on a Friday, and everybody was itching to get to our Core VR Friday event right away after. Remind my phone to make it by at least 4:45. See, not a bad call. I think that'd be the best time to catch me because you know exactly where I'm going to be right at the end. Walking off stage and hopefully with a friend handing me a glass of whiskey. Because I'm going to need it after I'm done. You're gonna see how nervous I am to be on that stage after it's all said and done. And I still think it's funny because I could be at your window on the side of the interstate at 2 in the morning and not have two cares in the world. A live speed run in an environment I've been hiding my face in for the last 3 years, terrifying. I think I'll do fine too. I just got to get through the first like 15 minutes. Let that experience, you know, take over. And let that excitement sit in, you know? But holy shit, guys, I can't believe we did it. And especially when I set up that goal, I was like, we won't hit it. You know, I'll set it up for 2 months. And I'll be happy with whatever we get. You guys did it in 5 weeks for me. I think that's the part that's like, that's what's the hard pill to swallow. I was going to be in awe about that all stream now. More coffee time. I wish my heart rate tracker was working during that. It just refuses to work today, and I don't know why. I think it was a shame to my high heart rate during all my embarrassment after yesterday's chaos on both ends of the stream. Alright, will we get 2 runs in a row where I get to skip the 1 attack? Yesterday never happened. No evidence exists. I put the videos into the secret chat for the dancers yesterday, and then the videos from yesterday's VR dance workout sessions, the one that have audio in it, will be publicly made available in my Discord soon. I just wanted them to have their first opportunity. Ooh, we got it again. So what we're referencing, by the way, is so yesterday we did the double feature stream where we did a VR dance workout session and the VR dancing world. 1, 2. Did I not cheer a second time? So for the first hour of the stream, I thought I did the testing all right. I had multiple people confirmed it looked good, and we crit on the overdrive again. Holy shit. So I did my intro. I was muted the chat the whole time. There's a video that's gonna come out about that. And then when we went into the dance session, and then for an hour, the only thing anyone could hear was my voice. Not the music, not any of the other dancers, So for an hour, it was just me huffing and puffing. Oh yeah, it was just an hour-long pant session. It was so bad. It was so embarrassing. And I had 15 people watching me, and everyone just thought that's how it was supposed to be because I was worried about DMCA, which, you know, fair. I do blame Asmo too. It wasn't until a random first-time chatter was just like, I don't hear the music. I don't hear your friends. And I'm like, everyone said I could hear you. And they're like, nope. He wasn't wrong. There was no music being played. It was bad.
Hey,
Ugh. Now that I tell that story again, I can feel myself getting warm with embarrassment. Yeah, that's true. I know you would have fixed it a lot earlier for us, but not a perfect world. Shuk also recorded the whole thing with audio from the start, so he might try to help us out with piecing together a more formal video for the memes. Because when I make a couple claims, I'm like, okay, guys, this time, but now sexier.
Easy, huh?
It makes no sense when you can't hear everybody else giggling and the music being played, you know? Oh. It was glorious. I want to ask him if I have permission to make that into a TikTok.
live and let live.
This is already a way better Kilika, by the way. I don't even need to touch the save sphere. Oh, sure, you guys can blame the internet and chat and stuff like that. But if I blame the internet or I blame chat... It was fantastic movement. I'm way happier with this run. Like I said, this run deserves it now. We met goals, guys, and we'll talk about maybe some specialty streams again this week too. We got to do another also meets now with the $1,000 meant. We're gonna do another movie night in VR chat. Chat's always invited. And we'll do a music jam session. I found a old DJ set list too the other day that I paid for a while back. Maybe we can play that for a little, or for a couple hours. Have some drinks, dance. Let the boys hang out, if you know what I mean. I didn't recognize we were on the slow version of that. I could have done a little. I could have saved myself a turn. Blah! As you act like you wouldn't want that.
Lord O'Hara.
I mean, Lord O'Holland, guide our feet. What? Mondays. Ah! Hola, Xander. I know it's the only reason why you guys use the Alien Redemption, and it's not just to bonk me at the top. I know you secretly just want to see my super secret underwear. You know, it's funny, every once in a while I get a new follower, they're like, "Aw, man, it's a real shame that I can't see what's below the camera on that model." I go, "Well, use the alien command and you won't have to wonder." Like, I know they're trying to be horny and flirty and, like, learn my secrets and get photos for me, and I'm just like, boom, jockstrap, built in. Like a consummate professional. Bum, bum, bum. It is probably one of my greatest swerves I ever do. I do gotta say, once you kind of start getting a little bit of traction in the streaming thing, man, people get really horny for you. And it's like, huh, I like the attention, but goddamn. I'm not too narcissistic to admit that, am I? Back! Back! Am I wrong, though? Start sliding them DMs like they're suave and stuff. I know I'm easy on the eyes, but come on. Alright, let's finish up with a good Kilika. Let's get this run right where it should be. Good movement. We're gonna have a great blitz ball. Ambush, though. I don't like that. That's okay. We can handle the occasional ambush, I suppose. Ah, man, Waka, I really need you to have that overkill there, though. Overkill gets you a little extra experience, so... Oop, and that was sloppy moving. Okay. Our Kilika in, great. Kilika out, not so great. Okay, then we get a preemptive. Game's just trying to make fun of me. I mean, I'm not complaining by any means, but come on. Well, watch man with Tristy. Tell Tristy I said hello, though. If they're not already listening. Alright, this is going to be a very low EXP Kilika. What's up, Core? Thank you for 12 months at Tier 2 support. Happy 1-year anniversary of being a problem in my life. I mean... You know, I don't think we're going to have haste for a Blitz Raider. Like, at all. We're 1 AP away from Sphere level 4 as it is. Suffer as I have, trying to be in my life for 30 years and not just one. Listen here, you little shit. Listen here, you little shit. I still think it's weird that I have 2 tier 2 supporters too. Those being Core and Asmo. I still got to get you guys another special emote. I might have to have the two of you pair up together and figure out what you guys want for an emote. Because I think you guys got another slot available to you. Oh, why? Furio, thank you for gifting out a tier 1 gifted sub after the big fitty bitties. At that, holy cow. Once I got it worked out, it took a few weeks because I don't want to get fat. You don't want me to get fat, is what you mean. I gotta look like my skinny twink self for FWA, don't I? What's up, Tristy? Hello. Because we're low on EXP, I'm very confidently gonna go get the 600 gil out of the chest right away. Also, because of the last 2 times we've been up here, I've gotten scammed, Owaka scammed, so. Whoa! No! Also, why does that feel slow? But hey! Coming here with my ass whooping. Ah! Damn you! Oh, I had the money this time too. Damn it. You see what I gotta deal with around here, Brightpaw? The level of bamboozling I receive on a consistent but regular basis. Ugh. Bang! 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 No bake Oreo cake. It's gonna be amazing. Throw stuff back. I wish. If I could, I would. All I could do is maybe this. Yeah. Back. See, you can throw whiskey at me though. I won't complain about whiskey. Glass bottles do hurt. I've once in my life though, when I was out drinking downtown, I had a girl throw her drink at me and that hurt like a motherfucker. I can't lie. The only time I've off-duty badged my way out of a situation. I did this slightly wrong. Weapons for the eyes to throw at you at fastest first. So it's funny you actually talk about that. I'm trying to set it up at GDQ where if you guys donate a certain amount, Ty could be in the background with an inflatable bat and he could bonk me with it. Would throw with the force of the sun.
Yeah.
So it's funny you talk about that because it's slightly in the works. And it's gonna be the greatest thing ever in my opinion. Alright, we actually did end up getting a haste for a Blitz Rider, holy cow. Ooh, my thumb is getting tired from all the mashing in the last few days. Small plushies of Final Fantasy weapons would be outstanding too, mostly because I'd be very excited to keep them after the fact. the real bias thing. I mean, I have, thanks to Snap, I have a stuffed animal like that knitted Moogle because it pairs well with the Red 13 one I bought. And it's so adorable, and I love it. My bookshelf, I actually have so many furry books. I got a lot of stuffed animals on there. It's probably I don't have a lot of plushies, but man, the ones I do have, they're cute and they mean a lot to me. I even have an Eevee Build-A-Bear plushie. Ugh. I'll never forget when I made that with Colton as he was a friend who came and visited. It was just something adorable we did. He made one for his boyfriend. I made one for me. One of my favorite Pokemon ones. A Padaman plush. Oh, I would die for a Gabumon plushie. If I had to be real. Ooh, a giant Gengar. Oh, that'd be sick. I want a life-size Snorlax. Do you even have the space at your home for that, Invisibo? Sylveon would be pretty good. If I had to get another Pokemon plushie, I want a Growlithe. They would make a couch chair Snorlax. I mean, I wouldn't mind a new beanbag in a way. You have a Gengar tattoo? Oh, I should make a tattoo session because I want to see this. A Mimikyu? Aw, it sounds great. Pass Titus. I think I went to do that a little too early. But as you guys can tell, I've got out of my way to figure out how to avoid being tackled right away. But I slightly messed it up, so I have to do some finagling for a second to get the ball to where I need it to be. Gengar is a solid Pokemon, not in my top 5 though. This is where we say goodbye. What's up, Zeffy? Gengar's in my top 6. Wow! We do great to battle at dawn. Ah! Send help! I think I think we hella broke it after all that. But yeah, it would be Eevee, Growlithe, Lucario, because I'm cheesy. Houndoom. If you might have realized, I have a thing for dogs. And then Umbreon, Ralts. Like if I had to make my main 6, that would be it. Excuse me. Gengar would definitely make my top 10. I just don't know who else I would put in that last 3 spots. I mean, Arcanine, I could maybe put that in place of Growlithe. Umbreon's up there with me with Espeon. If I had to take away the other two Eevees. Poochyena is a really cool one, even though he's not like. God, I don't know what I choked on there for a second. I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to cough in your ears, but it's like bad timing. As I'm trying not to die here. Ooh, Garchomp, Sylveon. I mean, we forgot who got some basic furry energy with the Lucarios being announced. And I say that knowing that I said it myself. I like Leafeon based on design, but definitely not in like my final Pokemon setup, you know? It's kind of like, I don't... It's like saying Glaceon. Love the design. Not for me. I need my Umbreon or my Espeon or my basic OG. Because I may or may not be a basic bitch. This is gonna be tight, by the way. Did I get it, though? I did not. Okay. I keep scamming myself lately on the blitz skip opportunities. I think if I was just a second earlier, I would have had it. I would have had it perfectly too. Katie coming in with a raid. Holy cow. What have I done to deserve all this love tonight? Besides be a dumb dog. But hello, Katic and Katic crew. How is the handsome shepherd himself? What were you up to? What were you playing? Did you have fun while doing it? But anyways, if you guys don't remember anything about me, hi, I'm Sillieth. I'm a wolf on the internet. My content primarily focuses around speedrunning Final Fantasy 9 and 10. Currently, we are practicing our Final Fantasy 10 CSR True RNG percentage as I have a live race to participate at FWA this year. It's a Zomboid. I should have been able to guess that myself. Kanik has also got the role and responsibility of taking me on as his problem for this year's COD. But we are currently on our PB grind here because if all things go well, hopefully we should be in the top 15 after tonight. So that's the bit of excitement I got going for me right now. So, Katic, I appreciate bringing on your team, bringing on that handsome shepherd crew, or the cool dog crew, or cool canine. There it is. I couldn't remember it. I couldn't really read because I was trying to figure out what to do next to my run. As I lost a little bit of time there, but I can handle 30 seconds of time loss. But if you need to run away, do your post-stream care. You know, make sure to do it well, do it strongly. Being a dork as I ramble here, and I've mashed my way through these several screens here. But yeah, this is not like a hard section, but it's like just what I gotta pay just enough attention to, because messing up an attack with Waka, you really lose out on the real nice optimization that's built into this section. Wasted crit there, especially because I did get the overkill in the end. Anyways, come on. Oh, I should say, would anyone be so kind to do the exclamation point FWA race so I can show it off to our brand new audience that has dropped in? Thank you, Bright Paw, for doing that for me. But yeah, if you want to learn more about that live race I'm doing at the convention, please check on that link where it has my opponent, the channel we're going to be on if you will not be at the con, and the schedule that is localized into your own time zone. Luckily for me, Brightpod does have a bit of modding experience himself. I know he partakes on Rad Raccoon's channel, and he's assured me he's a troublemaker elsewhere as well. So he's got a nice helpful pod to donate to the channel. For 6, holy cow! You busy bee, you. But yes, we got ourselves quite the run going, even though we're 48 seconds behind coming out of Blitzball because I messed up Blitz off skip again. One day we'll get it. We still got ourselves a really excellent run. We got about 4 minutes of time save coming up between now and the end of the run. So I am nothing but excited to continue to bring the content. The only major thing we have that's going to be viable to the run at this point is what we call the Classico skip, which comes up at the end of Old Road. So if you stick around for it, I'll let you know when it's coming up. Alright, Garuda, I don't need you to counter every time. Okay. You little shit. Blech. Every time he countered. Okay, that's like 15 seconds of time lost, though. I'm coming in with a combined maybe like, what, 175 HP on the exit? It's either feast or famine on that split, I can't lie. Just like the bonk percent. Hopefully we'll never, ever see another bonk percent run at the end. I know exactly where I make that mistake now, so... I have learned, I have become a better runner because of it. You know, it's funny. Funny story for you guys. Some of you guys know I'm in casual talk therapy. I am proud to admit that, especially because I've nearly died a couple times in my life. Law enforcement in a nutshell. Tough couple breakups. All that, and I highly encourage you guys all to try it out yourselves. It's why Roommate is a very bubbly puppy. But anyways, he loves it when I talk about stream. And there's been a couple of times where I talk about all the throw objects, all the bullying you guys do, and he's like, should I be concerned about your well-being about stream? And I go, no. And then the next time we talk about stream, and it's like I'm overly glowing and super excited, and I'm like, Oh, you have to see what stream did for me this week.
Told ya.
And he goes, okay. I see where you're coming from now, and I see why you love it the way you do. Because he's pointed out to me a couple times. He goes, we could have talked about so much bad, and all we did was talk about an hour of greatness from your stream.
Don't break any bones, old man.
But
Live and let live.
therapy is nice. It's great to have a third party person to tell you all the terrible things your friends have probably already told you. But because he's not your friend, you're like, okay, fine, maybe they have a point.
I'll be right back.
It's not my friends just bullying me. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, that was a really good screen. I think that was like 2 encounters, maybe 3. Yeah, I highly recommend it.
Hey,
And
I'm a guardian now, so watch out.
what's always nice too is this last go around. He actually told me I could probably I could take a break, and I'm like, just yeet that kid's ball. Should I do it at FWA? Ah, 2 encounter screen, that sucks. But it's pretty typical. This won't be a sub 1 hour attempt through the me and high road, but it will be close, or probably like a mid 101, I'm thinking. Losing all that time at Blitzball because I made an oops is kind of a bummer.
Say your prayers.
Say your prayers. But holy cow. Though if we were on break, I would tell them about all the excitement. Ah, we got ambushed, and there's a spellcaster in it. That sucks. This is your major time loss in this section, especially when Titus dies. Go, 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 go. Alright, this is now looking like maybe a 102, which is going to suck. That's going to be some major time loss that I don't want to be.
Live and let live.
At least they left him to die. Just left his corpse there to rot in the sun. I just like to think that the team's like hiding in the bushes, waiting to pick up his unconscious. Oh, another ambush with a spellcaster. All right, this is where my great run starts to fall apart.
Live and let live.
Come on. We're right there. Make me a liar. Make me a liar, don't make it a 102.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Alright, I can handle 10 seconds of time loss from PB. 30 seconds to save on my best split through that section, though, so... One thing I don't like about Final Fantasy X is, you know, an informed strategy, but you leave... Well, let me have my whole team out. Right. Actually, some of my favorite Final Fantasy games always get on the list because they let you have, like, the 4-man party. And I think it's why 7 kind of works its way back into the #1 spot for me. It's because in Remake, while the team on the sideline doesn't do much, they still participate a little bit. But 9 is also one of my arguably favorites because you got the 4-man group. But at least this one you can kind of rotate everybody in. Just push me. Damn it. Push me. So I'm hoping Final Fantasy 17 lets you just have like a 6-man crew, but then the whole 6-man is like in the party full time. I think that would be sick.
All right. I'll be right back.
Alright, we've had some good old roads lately. Let's see if we can do it again. But 2 encounters already is not a good start, but on the final screen, if we can only get 1, I'll be happy. And then, we're off to the skip. Oh my goodness, alright, this is going to be a real slow section. I guess this is a preemptive, so it could have been worse.
That won't go so easy on
It
you
could have been
next
worse. Could have been worse. Most of the time loss on these 2 sections really do just kind of circle around the idea of how many ambushes you get. Oh, we got down to 3. Never mind. We have a chance. Alright, Shalinda, out of my way. Ooh, and this could be a 1 encounter screen.
Live and let live.
Is it the bit the King Panda taught me a trick for? He did. So I'm gonna show you my new lineup, and I'm gonna mostly explain it out loud because I know Ty's listening. So now he'll know 2 different ways that people go to do this trick. So you can talk about them both during the skip. So I hope you got your pen and paper ready, Ty.
Thank you for your...
All right, we saved 1 encounter worth of time. Approximately.
This'll be
This is fair. This is fair. So get ready to bookmark this one. Granted, when I PB today, it'll be up for a little while. I think this one's going to be a hard one to beat when I'm done with it. Alright, so there's a new way to line up. And so instead of looking at that center line and trying to get the line up with that crease in the polygon of the mountain,
you guys are
we're actually going to use the most left line this time. And there's a series of dots I'm going to try to line up here. And it's these dots right here. So if I can get this dot to line up with, or my line to line up with this dot, which will be just a perfect plus for that. That to me is my new lineup. You rest well, Travail. And thank you again for the gifted subs earlier and helping with that final push over 1,000. So even though we got pushed a little off to the right there, it was actually still a really good push, and we got through the first wall barrier. So I can go to my second position on here and still make this a two push attempt. Low probability, I would say about 20% of the time this turns into a 3 push if I get pushed out that early. But the consistency on this has been incredibly high for me as of late. It's 3 push, but I can work with this. So we'll still lose the 45 seconds I've been averaging at a loss here as of late, but the run will live, and we'll probably still be looking at about 2 minutes of PB time. And this will just become free time save later. It really does. And what's sad is I'm like 1 push away I'll probably do 2 to 3 for safety. And we're through. There will become a day, if we do not 2-push it, it will probably be grounds for an automatic reset. But for now, a continued run is far more important than anything else.
I'll be right back.
As much as it pains me to say that. But not this day.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
But we're through. And that's all that matters. Whoop. I made myself want to watch Lord of the Rings again. You know, I still haven't watched any of the Lord of the Rings, and I think Panda was supposed to start suffering through that with me. And he hasn't yet. I might have to add that to his homework. I told him he has homework because he's been bullying me too much lately. I've seen bits and pieces of like a couple of the movies, so I get the principle of the movie now. But I have played the PlayStation 2 game. You sound like a guy who gets the sub but hasn't followed, or like gives sub and hasn't followed yet. There's always a goober like that in chat. I have never seen him. That's how bad of a gamer I am in life. Is why watch a movie or watch TV when I could just go play video games? But what about second breakfast? Guys, we're on an adventure and we're running away. See, I get that meme. I've seen that reference in the movie. Every few hours. Oh, goodness. See, that's how I know I want to watch the movies, is because that's how committed people are to them. And I think that's awesome. Ooh, that was a good nudge. Oh yeah, well, you were doing your Lord of the Rings tour. Actually, so we didn't lose nearly as much time as we could have, because we got, what, 3 encounters on that road, which is very good for us. Like, I've never seen so little encounters on a segment in my life before. So that really just opened up the time save window opportunity. Won't somebody make me some of the best French toast? Christy, where are you from? I need to know. So in case I come over there, you gotta cook for me now. Just so you guys all know, once you're a follower in my chat, you're obligated to cook for me if I request. I kid. All right, so just so everybody knows, anyone who's active to the time save and like understanding when it comes to all things speedrunning, the minute 14 possible time save here is actually a miss split, so we can't realistically save any of that. So just so you guys all know, I have 3 smokers in my backyard. Damn, and you're in Texas. No wonder why you're friends with Dragon. Hey, and you've successfully got me over there with food before too. So I don't want to hear it. I just been busy. Not enough. I ate so much that day too. Like, I remember the stream that night. I was just like, God, I'm so full. Is this where we learn about how much or how little smoking dragon does? My mind skipped a step. You could feel my panic there when I realized the pedestal wasn't there for a moment. Have you two hung out IRL? I can't remember. I mean, fair enough. I always love it when furs are local to each other. I mean, I still take a little bit of credit for, like, Snap, who's in a relationship now. Because of my stream. Or there was a small chance, you know, or even now Snap might have an opportunity to be like Coos. Finding all the local boys. Granted, I don't think Coos is a furry, though. Matchmaker cell. I know. Me next. Man, you guys all know me. I'm trying to... I say this lovingly because he might be here lurking. I'm still trying to get over a fox I still care for. I need to matchmake myself first. But I like furries. You're all cute. See, Coos, this how it starts, though. Next thing you know, you're gonna walk in and out of your closet. You're gonna feel the furriness. It's not. You're not gonna just catch the gay anymore. Now I have to ask: if you had to be a furry, what would your persona be? Just so you know, this is a trap. You just aim for me, fair. I won't pry your reasons out yet, mostly because I don't want to shame it in my my hopefully PB video. But I would never bully anyone into the fandom. I think the only person who's like loosely like okay with the idea for me to jokingly make them a persona is actually, oddly enough, P-Town. We've talked about it on my stream once. If he were to be a furry, what would he be? And I said a fox, because the way he flirts with women. And I say foxes are troublemakers. And then we ended up just kind of redesigning him as Robin Hood because he's into archery, because he was almost an Olympic archer. So I said we would have to find a special feature for him to not be like Robin Hood. Oh, we got ambushed. I hate this section. Of course, they only target Titus. Well, adorable. But my Chaos Gremlin would probably be a ferret or a stoat. Ooh, I love those. That's true. What's nice for me is, for a lot of people, they go to A to B with like their true and genuine interests. But because when I was growing up, I was a bit socially awkward, and I needed the persona to kind of help hide behind. Syl just became the B and made my final interest the C.
I'll be right back.
Yes, I can admit I was socially awkward, and I still got into law enforcement after all was said and done. But in a lot of ways, I imposed my Sona onto myself. Oh fuck, I'm still socially awkward. When people start trying to talk about me and like technology or cars or stuff like that, it's like, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Can I have more than 4 steps, please? Good night, Lunai. You sleep well. Those are all things I like. See, if you were to like try to talk to me about the finer things about technology, you'd be in trouble. Like I can talk a little bit about cars, but when you get into like the mechanical portions of the conversations and horsepower, over my head. It's actually a really good split. All things considering how beat down I just got. Alright, so this is where my last run that got this far went awry, was right on this split, so we gotta be careful. Especially because they still did the same high-risk thing. But yeah, back in the day, I could have talked to fucking anyone, even about video games. And now here I am streaming to 39 silly boys, possibly girls. Girls scare me. As much as I hate to say it. Okay, he looks slowed now. Oh, I wanted to haste Walker first before I did that. I do that every time. No, I was talking a little bit earlier about how it's been kind of weird that some of you guys have been meeting through my stream, and you get people like Snap who's found a boyfriend through it. It's like, ah, what is happening around here? So like the idea, like, cause some people ask me if I'm thinking about doing like a meetup or FWA or GDTQ, and it's like, oh my gosh, look at me go. I know, I need to find me a boy first though, before I find anyone else a boy. Just so you guys all know, that's the rule from here on out. I was hoping that was gonna kill. I thought our damage was good. So now I got a Phoenix down him. We were close, but I think PB we had a special weapon, as I like to call it, either the lightning bolt ball or the lightning sword from Titus. But we don't die as well until Scylla has found a boy. A good thing I know people who aren't boys. This is fair. Remind me, because you have the wife, right?
Oh, a treasure chest. One. Yeah.
What's the number again? 34.
You should know. I'm gonna use that item.
Mixing. Hey, you never know. There's a few people in here, you know, are straight. I'm starting to learn a lot about you guys, but there's a lot of you now.
I can combine it. It's not that.
You just gotta be happy I remember that you're an Aussie boy. But I like that you're just out with it. Like, I like cock too much. Not me. Oh boy. Actually, I'm trying to remember if I know a fun fact about Koops. You're right, I don't think I know a fun fact about Koops. Koops, what's a fun fact that I could try to remember about you? Am I gonna become that streamer where I start writing things on like the wall behind me? Like, I'm gonna write down every subscriber and fan's name ever.
I'll be right back.
Let me just bend over and write this down real quick. Guys, should I do the green screen booty stream? Ugh. I preloaded in the wrong direction.
I get the feeling he called.
I would say if I ever become that streamer, please take me out to pasture, but then I remember I do an alternative stream too. So I already am kind of that streamer sometimes. He says with a grimaced face. It's not the answer you guys want, but that's a fun fact about me. But if you're in my Discord, you already knew that fact, so. Again, I pre-reloaded to the wrong direction. I gotta stand to save some time here. The game is trying to bail me out a little bit. It's like, oh hey, have we getting you some bad RNG lately? Okay, here's a good low encounter segment. Balance you back out. You happy, kid? Yes, I am happy. Ooh. I thought that was gonna be an account or lightning bolt, so I was getting ready to send it. Oh, you motherfucker. Shut up, Titus. I just got debated by an encounter and an almost immediate lightning bolt. I thought we had a few seconds of immunity. What kind of bullshit is that? What's up, CG?
No problem.
Welcome back, kid. Look at that butt.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Lick my butt. Hey, like I said, I'm still surprised I didn't get in trouble in P-Town's chat yesterday dropping my cake emote like that.
Live and let live.
Furries and their booties. Look at that. Look at that collection Welsh has. I'm sure he's got more. Malachi, I think, is one of those ones who has like 10 different ones, it feels like. Okay, this time we got the lightning bolt into an immediate encounter instead of encounter into immediate lightning bolt.
I'll be right back.
But overall, so far, really good Thunder Plains. I'm happy with it. Usually I move fast and efficiently through that screen and I don't have to hear her say, "Pretty please." But we already did the shopping elsewhere, so we're just gonna run out. And we're gonna equip the yellow shield, which gives us lightning proof. Less likely to die now to an ambush. And highly needed for the Seymour section. But I can't stop that thing from trying to take a giant bite out of my butt like a few of you currently are. Alright, where's my water? I'll say my break's getting closer, but I feel a little more confident, you know, start taking a little sippy sips here and there. Alright, this is a good encounter for Riku here. So, boom, boom. Toss that grenade. We get some. So the reason why we like on one of these encounters to throw the grenade is because the two that died will drop me some speed spheres, which can be good for us. Because that's the thing we're trying to farm most over the course of the run is power and speed spheres. But we do need one more Iron Giant like this one here, so we bring her back out again. And we let her steal from it to get the light curtain. So we are done with all the purposeful encounters we want. And away we go. So we just gotta make sure I don't get hit by a lightning bolt and we don't get killed on the last couple encounters on the way out. Dying here is pretty detrimental. It's multiple minutes of time lost and it makes me cry every time. Not saying it would end my run, but it would probably end my run. Oh, and then we can go to Makalani and start doing our steal attempts. Steal any percent. Oh my goodness. Stop giving me this counter. Stop tempting me with another set of speed spheres, please. I want just the minimum today. Look at that gold. Oh, isn't it beautiful? All right, we gotta do 2 steals though. We need from the Chimera. Looking for the Arctic Wind and the Blue Elemental. We need 2 fish scales. A lot of time to run into them. There's one already. The faster we can get him out, the faster I can get Riku out of my party. Cause she's technically faster than Titus.
I'll be right back.
Look at me being educational about my game for once. Every encounter is slower. But holy cow. You could definitely tell the nerves of this run are kicking it a little bit. Oh, come on. Oh, no. That was definitely not what I wanted to do. Am I dead here? Nope. Okay, we're good. So what went wrong there was I wasn't anticipating Riku dying, so I was mashing triangle for defend too aggressively. So when she died, it defended with Titus instead. Ooh, we got all the steals already. Let's go! And I need him to flee for us. This is other than that one fight, this is a really good Macalania. Like I couldn't be any happier with this. Assuming I didn't shoot myself in the paw for an absolute moment. Ugh.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Banana. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, go, go. Every step Titus takes is just, it's good. Oh, we got ambushed, didn't we?
I'll be right back.
Son of a bitch. It is nice to get all my steals out of the way early. Because now I'm not even, like, slightly
I'll be
worried.
right back.
I just need to make it through without Titus dying to the next butterfly.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Oh, go, go, go. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see the time save on Spiromorph here.
Holiday prices on all
Got any weapons? Too expensive.
How bad? I'll go with the
Beautiful. Ugh. Gil's on track. Everything's looking pretty. This could be a gold split if I move fast enough. I'll get some massive EXP here for the party. Titus goes first. You defend. Switch for Yuna. Yuna defend. Boss gets a turn. Kamari defends. Warren for Riku. Throw a grenade. See what element he uses. We want to use the fish scale. And we're out. Whew. Though we gotta suffer the long death animation, and I just like go, go, go. This could be a goal if you go faster. Yeah, if I didn't screw up that one fight, this could have been huge. His D-Rossing has already gone that well. He's looking at a CSR PB. Holy crap. I have to wonder if I'm a slacker when it comes to the speedrunning community right now. Between AJ and Keeper right now showing me up. Oh, shit. That was a little awkward. Titus Lulu Kamari. Probably lose a few seconds on this fight, especially if we do not one-shot the Negator. But hell yeah, go Keeper, go. I like Keeper, he's good shit. I really enjoyed a lot of his political just chatting streams in November. Damn. That's automatic 15 seconds time loss. And of course we get the right amount of damage on the second. So it has 1,000 HP. Boom. Boom. Alright, automatically counters with assault. We're gonna Phoenix down Riku. Where she's gonna throw another lightning marble. Then we're gonna switch Lulu out for Yuna, where she's gonna cast Mega Phoenix, and she's gonna switch after that to Titus, who will equip the Brotherhood. Then it's a lightning marble with a level 2 key sphere. And that's the fight. Nice and easy. All this to make sure certain people have EXP and things look good. Come on. Come on. Come on. Beautiful. How did I not lose time on that split? Oh, because I didn't get the encounter along the way today. Alright, let's get Titus yoked. Ah. I did it all wrong. Coops, you're gonna have to let me know if he gets it, though. I am curious. That'll just be another VOD I have to watch soon. Because I wonder if he's using the new notes that are coming out right now. Went the wrong way on that. Almost went the wrong way on that one, too. If I got an encounter there, I would have cried. I would have just sat there and cried. I can't. I wouldn't have cried that much, but enough. All right, guys. Come on. So we are actually almost to the point of the run where all my time save is going to start coming back. And all of it starts with Yuna's jail sphere grid. So once I do that, bada bing, bada boom. Bob's your uncle. I think at both our major time save points, we have about 90 seconds, if not a little bit more, of time save. So, yeah, it's unfortunate we're a minute 20 behind right now because I failed skip on the first pass, but... But this is in the bag right now. Talk. You become Orin. Orin defends. He uses Blizzard. Titus defends. Titus attacks. Anima. Alright. It's time to lock in. To defend. Titus for Waka. Waka, switch weapon, anything.
Yuna!
First survivor to Titus. Second survivor to Riku. Attack and steal accordingly. Ooh, we got silence grenades. Beautiful. Oh, we got 6 silence grenades. It's a good run. All right, defend or switch weapon to Sonic Steel. Defend until Riku's dead. Always a couple of seconds of time save available there if you get the crit. Oh shit, and then... Welcome back, Dragon. Formation... Lost a couple seconds because we had sloppy movement around Lulu in the entry into the Seymour room, and I had a little bit of a movement issue outside Macalania Temple. I think I've destroyed Tristy's will to live. Oh no, what'd you do? Tristy's a cutie, we like him. If you hurt that one, I'm coming for your knees. What you guys end up watching? I actually started watching Furion lately. That's pretty good. Psychelos is going to be upset when he realizes I still haven't watched Full Metal Alchemist yet. I don't think I've heard that one. He says both are worth watching, but I can't remember which one he says better. I would have to review my chat log to have that answer, because I don't want to put words in his mouth and accidentally say the more unpopular one. I need to get to the Bevelle jail portion because I gotta pee. Because it isn't the one everyone says is older is the better one. Or am I wrong on that? I feel wrong on that. See, I've always heard good things about it too, and I've started a few times and watched like the first 3-4 episodes, and I got busy. Because where I watch most of my TV would always be work, and it's hard to watch anime at work. Oh, that's still pretty good though, all things considered. See, now that doesn't surprise me as much. That he was running against PB or averages like that, because that's what you should do when you come back. But at 325, it's still a pretty respectful CSR attempt. I want to say mine's
I'll be right
down there. I can't remember though. Something I might have to do like Final or exclamation point Fantasy 9 CSR PB. So what about this matchmaking? I said I'm not allowed to find any more boys for anyone else until I settle my problem with my fox or find myself a boy. IR boy. I just whacked the shit out of my microphone there. And unplugged my pause on one motion, and it, wow, unplugging my microphones make me lose frames. Actually, no. Riku. So I'm hoping he hits Riku here. Said he hates you. What? Audacity. One of these days I should tell you this, like the full story of the Fox, but man, that's a story and a half. Like we could do a 2-hour just chat stream over that story. What? Okay. My only requirement, I will say this when it comes to dating anyone, is you have to live close to me. Oh no, we would do the Clip Notes version, don't get me wrong. And even then, that version of the story is still 2 hours.
Are you all right?
But I don't think that's a fair or unfair thing. It's like, I give credit for a lot of people. I have a lot of friends who could do the long distance relationship. Me, on the other hand, I don't think I could. And it's mostly because I would wander. I wouldn't behave. I'm really good in a monogamous relationship, but I need you to be close for that. I need the cuddles too. Hey, at least the road's still going. Absolutely.
Live and let live. I'll be right back.
And I'll be right back. All right. 22 power, 10 speed is what we need to notice at the next next menu. See, and I don't think that's wrong. It would, those who make long distance relationships work, I get really jealous of because they put in the right amount of effort in the ways they should, and they deserve all the credit that they get for it. In my hot opinion. Yeah, we could take this. Alright, we're done with all of our steals for the remainder of this. Riku has overdrive, so we're good there. And on the way around.
So easy on you next time.
Well, yeah, well, then you go ahead and you add the extra layer of being on the other side of the goddamn planet. That still makes my head spin, sir. They very much are. Whereas like this, the only reason why this Fox it still screws with my head is I still really like him, and I can't blame him for the failures of our relationship when they came, even though it was all politics and religion that
I'll be right back.
prevents him from, you know. Yeah, I would assume VR helps a lot, and I think that's the only thing that makes me want to try it. But know that if I were to hug you like on a regular cuddle basis in VR, I would be holding a body pillow. It's not the same, but it will fill the gap just a little bit, you know?
How can a bird grow so big? I won't go so easy on you next time.
Anyways, on that fun topic, I like boys. Boys are great. Also, I'm trying to lock the fuck in. Had to do this in honor of smashing our $1,000 and because Panda's gonna yell at me at this rate. Power. Forgot to look. Power 22, speed 4. Ooh, we're way behind on speed. We're gonna need. We need 3 distillers from Rin. I do feel like you need a genuine Bible thump, though, Dragon. You horny motherfucker. Did you like that home skip, by the way?
This should be quick.
Dragon, have you looked in a mirror recently and asked yourself that question? Imagine being horny. I know. Especially because you know my secret.
Let's find Yuna, quick.
A lot of you do. I ain't gonna lie.
You, why did you do this?
Over here!
Formation, Kamari, Titus. No pouting, mister. From heathen to heathen. You know what I'm talking about. My break's coming up and I'm getting excited. You guys have no idea about how badly I gotta pay. Alright, 3 distillers is what I landed on, and Riku has overdrive. So we are good there. So we'll probably lose a few seconds on guards, but that's okay. I needed a second to cry, BRB. Have fun! Get bullied. Love you, dragon.
I came to home.
Stop bullying your manager. Well, no.
Thank you. You
We'll see.
all proceed.
Like the magic conch. Ask me again later. I agree. It usually how that works though, so don't give me that. I bully him, you guys get what you want. And the world keeps going round. Ryukin Wolf, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. No steal opportunity today. So that means we're gonna need 2 fire gems out of the Calm Lands, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So I try to manipulate us into a victory here. Speeds Distiller. Come on, we got this. Right, guys? Alright. There she goes, 4 of the 6 that we're missing. We have Sleep Powder today. Do it quick so you can pee. I know. I know talking about having to go is not the most sexy. Oh, I should have used a speed distiller there. Isn't the most sexy thing I could talk about on my stream, but you know, it's the reality. I've been running for 2 hours and drinking a bunch of water, and you guys have been keeping me so gosh darn chatty. But I like it. Defend. 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 Attack. What kind of beer? This is how he decides to returns all your guys' channel points, is because the beer will help him make that decision. Sleep powder. I did that. Oh, well, shit. That's true. It was a pretty hype moment.
Stay right there, Seymour.
What was it the other day where Ratchet pops in for a moment? They're like, how did I go from 200 to 2,000 points again? I'm like, damn you, dragon. Can't read gold to split, but we'd be within a minute of PV now. Mostly because we had to stop to do the distiller pickups and uses. Takes a lot of time to do that. Okay, that one was on accident. You played it off well, like you totally intended to do it. And I'm like, I guess what Dragon wants, what Dragon gets. He's in charge. That son of a bitch. Oh, we're so close to my bathroom time. It's undragon-like. Alright, that's time loss. I was a frame late. Which will probably fuck me up for the lower half, but don't worry, we're still gonna be in the green after we're done with Unia's sphere grid, so. As long as you get the horde talk in first. What kind of gold are you holding over there, mister? Any delicious loot? His friends and food. But are fish friends or are they food? It depends on how you're feeling at the moment, I take it. That'll learn those fishies. Still can't believe I messed up that first pedestal though. It's probably gonna cost me like 15 seconds. Like I said, I still expect to be so far on the head that it doesn't matter, but I could be 15 seconds further ahead. But you know, that reminds me. I just realized it's Monday today and I didn't do a schedule. What do you guys think? Any percent the next 2 days? $4 p.m. starts. All I know is we've done so many CSRs, my thumb needs the rest. Take sphere. Ah, you motherfucker. Titus, I hate you. You fucking boat ass. Alright, we're almost through. And then I can get... I'm like 60 seconds away from a bathroom break. Maybe that's what I'll do after streams. I'll go do my phone call. Go for my nice long walk outside, even though it's cold. Make my schedule. I'm still chit-chat with him. I'm sure he won't mind. Hold it. Hold it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I got my notes up. We're ready to rock here. And here comes those 15 seconds of time loss. I'm anticipating 15 to 20 for my heresy on that first pedestal push. Oh, my pod tracker just turned off. I think I need a new cable, but I can't fix it right now. Whoa, it was way more time than I thought. Holy cow. So if you hold just straight up the moment the camera transitions there, you'll always be on this platform in time and dodge all the encounters. In case anybody was ever curious.
There must be an...
Three up. One, two, three, up. Right one. Right down. Right down. Down, down. Oop. Damn. Executed. If we get a crit on Ixion on Bahamut, we should save close to 2 minutes. Otherwise, I anticipate about 130 to 140. Ooh, this is a lot of movement. Never mind. Alright, I'm gonna start standing up because the moment I summon Bahamut, I'm walking away from the bathroom. I'm even taking my headphones off right now. Come on, Ixion. Ooh, we skipped an encounter too. Holy shit. Usually we get 3 maze larvae down here. We might save the full 2 minutes today.
You're...
Alright, BRB. Alright, I have returned with snacks.
It's not...
Am I still winning? Am I still winning? Alright, let's get the hand tracker going again. God, every time I do that, it chops my gameplay a little bit. Alright, get some of these granola bars in me real quick. I could use the perk up too, from the sugar. I am a granola bar. I can't remember if my turbo's on. Could be interesting. I know how I'm gonna know.
I cannot let you pass.
It is not. Unfortunately for your humor, this is a soft granola bar. Which you probably are not. He would crit on the final attack. Guys, we're on a heater. Back in the green off a rainbow split. Damn, extra encounter though. Probably lose a few seconds here. Let's go, baby. I I got one more bite of this last granola bar. I actually grabbed 3 because I know the sugars is going to be so desperately needed right now. It feels like he moves faster when I let him down a little bit. But I think it's just a bias effect because I see him moving faster. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, teleport to strength sphere. Power, power, power. Left, left. Oop, overshot. I mean, I gotta get there eventually, but we don't need it right now. Power. Lulu has 38, so we're good there. And then we need 2 kills up here for Yuna.
Hold on, Kamari.
There's 1.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, kill number 4.
I'll be right back.
So you gotta get 4 total between, it's usually 3 larvae and 1 robot. But today we only got the 2 encounters down below, and I've been grabbing extra robots up here because my EXP game has been a little off as of late. We didn't get another encounter on the way. Holy shit, what is happening here? Sorry, I got sidetracked. So we were gonna go down to the minimum and not use minimum amount of encounters and monsters to farm, but man, they came to us today. That's for damn sure. Guys, we are on a heater. Fingers crossed, indeed. We are going for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, don't get too excited still. Head in the game. Calm, cool, collective. Remember, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. We need 2 gems from 2 flauns. And then hope to get the 2 and 2 menu. Okay, so we go Riku, Steel. You become Titus. Flee. Focus the fuck down. Lock the fuck in. All right, 1 more gem. You guys are a gem. Oh, of course, you let me steal 2 fire gems there, because why not? All right, now we don't have to do any more position swaps. I just gotta make sure to look at overdrive on Riku here, which we have, which will be good for Seymour then. See? Sometimes you have to fail in order to remember things. It's called the dumb dog technique. And it's perfect for my strategy and my needs. Are you kidding? Ugh. Bum, 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 bum. Dumb dog percent. Let's go, baby. Come on, come on, come on. We've actually made some pretty good distance on some of these encounters. So I am by no means complaining.
We'll get through this.
I'm starting to think about the next couple menus. I'm starting to think about the next couple fights. You absolutely can. But you gotta be careful though. Depending on where you go to do it, you can get caught on a couple corners. And I think each of those spikes is where a summoner dies, by the way. So I'm like running through graves. We got plenty of water. Plenty of breathing. I really wish my heart rate monitor was working right now. Let's see if we can turn it on now. Yeah, my watch says it's my phone that won't connect. So I'll just reset the watch. So I want it on at the end.
You're on Ren.
And we're through. Not a gold, but it's more time save. Oh my god, we got the 2 and 2. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. Speed sphere, friend sphere down to Lulu. One, 2. I went the wrong way. Friend sphere to Lulu again. So we're actually doing a late game menu right here. That it's going to save us a bunch of time later. But I'm not used to it. Return down 1, 2. Customize staff. Formation Titus. So we'll probably lose a little bit of time on this split, but then we should gain a metric fuck time save on multiple splits that follow after this, because we're going to be able to skip an entire menu, and that's so underrated right now. But because I'm not used to that menu, because it's actually only the second time I've seen it, I don't know how to do it. But it is the highly requested one that people want. Like what any 10 speedrunner wants. Yep. So they can drop return spheres, friend spheres, or yeah, I think it's the only two. So you'll either get 0 of 1, 2 of 1, or 4 of 1. And most commonly, the rare or the common drop is the return spheres. So you get 2 of each. You'll get that 90% of the runs that you get. But we got the rare drop on 1 where we got 2 friend spheres. So that breaks up the path that we do a little bit later, which is why we spent a little more time scrambling in Lulu's menu. And that's also why a lot of times when I take that, when Lulu doesn't have 34, or she only has 34 sphere levels going into the Ronso fight, I can screw myself on this run because Lulu can't get into position. As I need her to for Yuna to warp to. Because we burn both friend spheres right away, but in exchange, Yuna gets extra speed and attack immediately. So we actually do this entire Seymour fight completely different as a response. So Riku having an overdrive is actually mooch right now, and that overdrive will probably go all the way to the end game. So holy shit, RNG, I'm locked the absolute fucked in. Holy shit. Gee willikers. But in exchange, though, we got to make sure we do one return sphere on Orange Shimmering Blade. In the final Seymour fight, we have to do it somewhere around there.
Let's get him, guys.
I almost want to text Panda and be like, bruh, the dream. So yeah, it's going to be attack with Yuna, haste Yuna, summon Bahamut, use impulse. And we're out the fight. We just look for overkill just in case. I'm pretty sure we'll get it though. Yep. Imagine the time save I could have right here if I was confident at that menu. Oop. Oh, I forgot. You know, it could have been worse. It could have been so much worse. Oh, we don't even need to take encounters in here. We don't need the extra power spheres. We don't need anything. I could just keep turboing. I'm trying to read the notes as fast as I can for this variation as we go. Oh, we need one. Okay, we need one fight. That's okay. Oh, my turbo. Why is my turbo still on? All right, now I got cheated on that last one for sure. I didn't even know that was possible. So this is the other return problem, though, is I'm guaranteed probably one more tiny mistake like that throughout the course of this. Why I scramble to read the variation in the notes. Like I'm mostly familiar with it, but I need to be sure. And like I said, I claimed I didn't need an encounter here. I need one power sphere off of one piranha. I can work with that. But when we're on the ground like this, we got to be on turbo. Because none of these encounters matter to us. The piranhas just happen to be low enough HP with moderate enough low to evasion. Not that it stopped at once today.
Wow! Say, is that edible?
Quiet, Riku. We're not eating it. That Titus can still one-shot it without penalty. I had to think about what I was saying. I'm like way up there in my notes right now. All right, turbo's back off. This time for sure. She really is. We did a lot of swimming. Titus. Titus, please. Titus. I heard someone the other day call him Titus again, and I'm like, ugh. I think it was Mainstun who he rated it. I was like, sir, you are committing felonies. I do like tight ass, though. I'm sure he has a firm one. Still. All right, there we go. I'm right, you're wrong. Doesn't matter. Alright, we can turbo the way out now. I feel like we're going to lose a few seconds on this split. It feels a little slow at the moment. Ball throwing and counters, all of it was awful. Bum, 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 ba-dum, dum. After this, we'll do our menu, because I think we're safe on the counter checks. We'll let Riku stay in the party today. Doesn't matter who the third person is on this one. Armor break. Summon, Bahamut, Bahamut attack. We don't need any counters. Yeah, that was all throwing with the blitz ball, that time loss. All right, final leg. My next big chunk of time save is right here. We rock this. We have a good Ice Pike mini game. I think we'll be fine. Finger butt. All right. Ty, you got your binoculars out, right? You ready for that post-Unalesca fight for me? God, this would have been twice I did that by accident. That's why that first one could have been so much worse, but I haven't touched a save sphere intentionally. It's kind of... I don't know if you guys noticed that, but I kind of avoid some save spheres just because it keeps me with low MP. Just so I can be correctly turboing with Tidus. Kind of as like a guardrail. Because then I can't fuck up anything. I know it sounds silly to say, but it's 100% the truth. Like, coming off with, if you turbo through haste, yeah, Tidus goes again, great. It's embarrassing, but it sucks. But if you do an armor break, oh. Do I even need to pick up this chest? Nope. If you had 4 return spheres, open the chest for the friend sphere on the right path. And then it just goes right into, when you leave the last encounter zone for the trials, open up the luck. I could get it for safety, or I could just save all the time. I'm gonna save all the time. I'm all in. I trust the notes. Fuck you, Seymour, and Seymour's mom. Alright, once we open the chest, we'll do the menu, which I'm reviewing right now. So it's Black Mage Sphere, Return to Fire. And then, for the most part, this is going to feel like normal. Except the only difference is now we add the Fortune Sphere to this node. Because we obviously couldn't add it down below. Ugh. Mana, power, formation. Oh, and then customize Shimmering Blade, First Strike. Yep. Alright, come on. Lock the fuck in. Breathe. We got this. Grab the sphere. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, faster, faster. Titus, I need you with more needs for speed. Every day above ground day is a good day. Remember that. Pitbull. Ain't wrong. Listen, the guy's faced death a few times in his life. Welcome back, Mr. Cypress. What a great statement to come in with, as we're on this outstanding PB pace. Come on. We're 100% locked in. The only person who can stop me right now is me. And if you've been in my stream long enough to know, that's a huge possibility still. Did you like that I stopped to just kind of digest that for a second? Just to be sure. Alright, we do need to touch the save platform this time. Summit Bahamut attack times 2, nice and easy. We can skip this menu, and then we go right into Unalesca. Some more time save. I'm actually just going to drop my notes right at Seymour Omnis, because we don't... I'm going to go back up a little bit. I'm going to make sure I do the airship information. Oh, we gotta make sure we touch the save sphere on our way to Unalesca, which is not a big deal. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. That's what we used to tell ourselves during firearm training in law enforcement. Hit me once. Hit me twice. Ooh, double miss. I don't even have to stop. I can go right by that save point. Because I took no damage. I can just turn on turbo. And just enjoy the moment. As we enjoy a multi-minute time save together. Come on, come on. I'm always nervous. So I always feel like Bahamut's HP is low because she's going to use Megadeth here, and then I think she used Mind Break, which does about 800 points of damage. Like her scariest damage or skill is Absorb, which clearly does a lot of damage. Or Mind Blast. Oh, I did it inverse. It was 400 points of damage, 800 left over. I didn't even see what she dropped. But why do I feel like it was armor? Thank you, Ty. Sorry, Ty. Dragon, you can send out the alert. Past Rin. Alright, back across the airship. We're gonna see a lot of this airship over the next 20 minutes. It does really become our second home for a while. Up is the fastest way to get the hybrid. Defaults to yes when you click on it. Glad I noticed I was about to hit Calmlands. First option, second option.
Hello. I must thank you.
So what?
So,
Well,
well,
Oh, no, we gotta go to Sid. Go to Sin.
The final showdown.
Come on. Which is just nice, because it's just a straight circle mash. Blessed Arm Guard, okay. So we will have to learn Zombie Strike today. Not a big deal. I'm fucking hyped. And I still gotta sing 1,000 words. At least this part's easy. Wonder where Dragon went. No, he's probably being bullied in voice chat, but I was going to have him all ping a PB alert. Come on. Alright, good movement from here on out. Fuck you, lazy. Bah! Lazy ready for this fat PB.
Me? Gone.
Gone. Wah! Who's ready to boop Sin with me? Oh, me? You gotta admit that was a great clip by Lazy. Are you ready for this? Are y'all ready for this shit? Look at his little hat. Come on. Come on. Ooh, we got the one-hit boop. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We
Then we will.
Good luck.
Follow me. I'll be right back.
All right, now we're in true. I've tried so hard. We got the 2 and 2 sphere grid today from the Ronso brothers.
Is it? Live and let live.
Huge. But we are on full PB alert, I can't lie.
I'll be right back.
Thank you, Dragon. Dragon, did you send the
I
alert?
won't go so easy on you next time.
The Batman signal? We do not have a weapon today. We are going zombie attack on Titus. Bum, 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 ba-dum, da-dum, dum, dum, dum. God, I'm almost in an era of my life where I could potentially have a sub 3-hour Seymour.
Live and let live. Live and let live.
Come on! Stop giving me encounters.
I won't go so easy on you next
Please. Oop. Almost took a wrong turn at the last second there.
time. I'll be right back.
There's a few wasted steps there, but not a big deal. Not as bad as it could have been.
I'll be right back.
Ooh. Ah, you motherfucker.
I'll be right back.
Alright, unit defend. Titus armor break if it hits or defend. For the whole run. But I appreciate the reminder, Invisible. Defend, skill, armor break. Hits, defend. Summon, Bahamut. Bahamut attack. Time loss is probably save sphere and an or one encounter. Hi, Michael.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
All right.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Come on.
Live and let live. Live and let live.
Live and let live.
Live and let live. I won't go so easy on you next time.
All right, we're calm again. Turbo's off. Time to play the Ice Pike minigame. I don't think I'm gonna catch that one. I probably could have made it, never mind. Oh, okay, whatever.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
You guys like that dodge? Oh, it was right there. Oh, man, two.
Live and let live.
Oh, it was right there. I'm missing one speed sphere. It's just a tiny bit cause concern, but we could get lucky. Grenade, HP sphere. Ooh. I'm just on turbo. It's just nothing but me and turbo right now. I'm just drinking a lot of water. We got the beep beep. Oh, you heard my knuckles cracking. So I think this is why we need that last speed sphere is right here, so we don't have to watch this. It's over.
Yuna!
Time to solve all my problems with money. God, on the fucking run too that we hit the $1,000 goal too. And we still have a couple more minutes of time save on the fucking table. We were 2 minutes behind at a point. Fire dog! Double double really did help. Holy shit, that did buy us like a minute and a half of our time save. Look at all that gold just shining away over there. Thank you, Biscuit. Ah. One more. One more Aeon. What if I want that biscuit? Lord O'Holland, guide our guild. We fucking did it. And it's sub 315. Oh my god. You gotta keep that fire up under my ass though, Blaze. Woo! It just means so much more though, like I said, that it's this run that got it, because what you guys can't see or tell
Me? Gone.
is we had a very big hype train, and someone came in with 50 or 5,000 bits for $50, so that we were able to hit the $1,000 goal marker today. So you guys can completely send me to FWA for free. And I was just like, we need to fucking finish this one. This run needs to fucking finish. And oh my god, I'm so happy we did. Well, I'll give you guys all 30 seconds here if you want to pour a shot. Grab some alcohol with me. We're going to do a celebratory shot with me. Holy shit, guys. I can't believe it. 2 huge goals in one day. I would have been okay with a PB even with just 30 seconds, but the 3:15 is nuts. On a school night? Oh, go on then. Oh yeah, we got 2 songs. So we're gonna do Melodies of Life karaoke and 1,000 words right away after. So if you like some karaoke, stick around, be ready for it. All right, guys. I'm gonna assume you guys all have your alcohol at this point. I have a wonderful shot of Kirkland brand tequila, not sponsored by the way. But cheers to all of our goals. Salut. Woo! All right, let's go verify the authenticity of the run. So what I mean by that is you got to come back in here. You have to go to load, and then you have to show the last autosave you're at. There's a handful of autosaves that pop up during the 18th. You're telling me I'm going from 30th to 18th right now? Oh my god. Oop. I just closed all my tabs I was in. I alt F4 the wrong thing. That is wild. So King, when do you want to race? Fucking top 20, huh? All right, let's switch over to the live screen. I'm gonna end my recording. So everybody, if you want to say hello to speedrun.com, now's your chance. Actually, I missed the opportunity. I had to do it in that autosave file. But anyways, live screen. Yeah, 3:14:19. I'm not in the right percent. That's like, that doesn't add up. Yeah, I squeak in just right here. Just, well, squeaky squeak. Anyways, let's do some sigging. And then we'll go find ourselves a raid target for tonight. And I have a new command for that. I saw that Sarah tore it up again. But anyways, as is tradition in this stream, if we PB, we sing a song. If you guys redeem a karaoke song, we sing 2 songs. And guess what? Somebody redeemed karaoke tonight. So, guess who's getting 2 songs? Anywho. Our race is going to be hella competitive come soon. I just know it. Alone for a while, I've been searching through the dark for traces of the love you left inside my lonely heart, to weave by picking up the pieces that remain, melodies of life, love's lost refrain. Our paths they did cross, though I cannot say just why. We met, we laughed, we held on fast, and then we said goodbye. And who'll hear the echoes of stories never told? Let them ring out loud till they unfold. In my dearest memories, I see you reaching out to me. Though you're gone, I still believe that you can call out my name. Voice from the past, joining yours and mine, adding up the layers of harmony. And so it goes on and on. Melodies of life to the sky beyond the flying birds, forever and beyond. So far and away, see the bird as it flies by, gliding through the shadows of the clouds up in the sky. I've laid my memories and dreams upon those wings. Live them now and see what tomorrow brings. In our dearest memories, how you remember loving me, as if fate that not as close and now leaves me behind. A voice from the past, joining yours and mine, adding up the layers of harmony. And so it goes on and on. Melodies alive, who to die beyond the flying birds, forever. And if I should leave this lonely world behind, your voice will still remember our melody. Now I know we'll carry on. Melodies alive, come circle round and grow deep in our hearts, as long as we remember. Don't worry, guys. We still got one more song. I'm gonna take a sip of my water. I see you, Ratchet, trying to bonk me in there. See if I even remember the words of this one. It's been a while. I know that you're hiding things, using gentle words to shout to me. Your words were like a dream. Dreams would never fool me. Not that easily. I acted so distant then, Didn't say goodbye before we left. When I was listening. When you fight your battles far from me, far too easily. Save your tears, 'cause I will come back. I could hear that you whispered as you walked through that door. But still I swore to hide the pain. When I turned back the pages, shouting might have been the answer. What if I cried my eyes out and begged you not to depart? Now I'm not afraid to say what's in my heart. 1,000 words have never been spoken. They'll fly to you around over the time and distance, holding you suspended on silver wings. 'Cause 1,000 words, 1,000 impressions will cradle you, making all of the pain feel so far away. They'll hold you forever. Dream isn't over yet, though I often say I can't forget. I still relive that day. You've been there with me all the way. I still hear you say, wait for me, I'll write you letters. And see how you stammer with your eyes to the floor. And still I swore to hide the doubt. When I turned back the pages, anger might have been the answer. What if I hung my head and I said I couldn't wait? Now I'm strong enough to know it's not too late. 1,000 words call out through the ages, will fly to you. Even though I can't see, I know they're reaching you. Suspended on silver wings. 1,000 words, 1,000 embraces will cradle you, making all the weary days seem far away. They'll hold you forever. When 1,000 words have never been spoken, they'll fly to you. They'll carry you home and it into my arms, suspended on silver wings. When 1,000 words call out through the ages, they'll bridle you. All of the lonely years and the only days will hold you forever. I secretly have poured another shot. Cheers again to you guys for an amazing karaoke session, an amazing PB. and reaching my goals. Tonight we're going to raid off to the Bumble, who's playing the ever so popular Schedule 1. Then the reason why we're going to raid him is, I'll have you know, he's created his own mod. Specifically, it's called I Want to Be a Customer, so allowing you to be a mod or modded into the game in some capacity, whatever that capacity is going to be. I have no idea. So we're going to find out together. So, and if you're here only for my speedrun content, don't be afraid to bow out. But if you would love to learn a little bit more about the Final Fantasy, I'm trying to type Final Fantasy 8. Main, or I'll do theme. I just want to exit song. Not that one. But if you are interested in learning a little bit more about the idea of the furry culture, different aspects about it, or if you just even want to ask him some things about cybersecurity, he knows way too much and will answer all your questions. So once again, guys, otherwise, I'm Silly. I'm a dog on the internet. I will see you guys all again tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central Standard Time for any % with RNG tracking. And have yourself a wonderful night. Mm-hmm.